Hello people, this is Daniel and I'm playing FTL. No, wow, that voice cracked. FTL got an update since I last made a video in this, and also, as you might know, I got a new computer, so I can actually record this without having major lag. So, I played this quite a bit, and what this has added is the Lannis cruiser, which, well, the Lannis race in general. Why is it 60 frames per second whereas it was 150 frames on the main menu? Oh well. Yeah, the Lannis, as you can see by the fact that their rooms have no oxygen, they just drain the oxygen straight out of the room that they're in. Well, it's not like they go in and it's just gone, it's just like the level of oxygen decreases until there's none in that room. And it's also added a type C compared to just an A and B. What is it with voice cracks? Fish. There's a type C, and the way you unlock type C of each ship is if you get to sector 8, the final sector, with variant B of the cruiser that you're trying to get type C of. And so I've gotten it for the NG ship. I've gotten it for the Federation cruiser, which is useless. It has no weaponry, as you can see down where it says weapons. It only has a boarding, and it doesn't even have a decent boarding crew. What is it with the voice cracks? I mean, literally, the only viable boarding member is Samantha, and the only way that would work is if I had sent the human with him, but if I did that, I would have to have Zoltan, or Zoltan, however you want to pronounce it, on, piloting. And that would mean that I wouldn't have him, generating energy in a room, so that's my thoughts on this ship. But it still has big beam. And I also unlocked it for the Zoltan cruiser. Now, at first, whenever I saw the backup battery, I was excited because I thought, as you can see, by the two bar thingies on the right there, it provides 2 bonus power and then 4 bonus power. I didn't notice the fact that it said that it was only for 30 seconds. I thought that was just like it adds it permanently, and I also didn't see the fact that it was in an octagon instead of just a circle. And finally, I have unlocked the variant C stealth cruiser, which has no stealth or shields of any kind, but it does have a drone control with a shield overcharger, which gives you 1 Zoltan shield every single time it charges. That is your only way to survive until you get a shield. And also, you might have noticed that in the variant C ships, and also in the Lannis cruiser, there was this, but no medbay. This is the clone bay. It replaces your medbay in that you can only have one or the other. What the clone bay does is that whenever a crew member dies, it takes X amount of seconds, depending on the level of it. X amount of seconds to have the crew member respawn. However, when it does respawn, they 1 or 2 of their attributes, like piloting skills, weaponry manning, engine manning, shield manning, and repairing, and fighting skills. 1 or 2 of those will be lowered a little bit, so just keep that in mind. And also, every single time, what is it with the voice cracks? Every single time that you jump, every single crew member gets healed by, again, X amount. What else was there? Oh yeah. The clone bay does not have to be powered in order for the heal each jump to happen, which is nice. I really am lost for what to say here. And also, as you might have seen, there's the chain laser. That's normal. There's the charge ion, and there's the charge laser. With the chain laser, what the chain laser does is that every single what a chain weapon, like in general, does is that every single time you fire, either the amount of damage it does goes up, or the amount of time it takes until it fires goes down. So, in the case of the chain laser, every single time it fires, the fire rate goes up in that. Sorry. It charges up faster, like with locking on. And there's a new ion weapon that also stuns as well, ions in the room. What stunning does is that whenever a crew member gets hit by a thing that I'm so sorry about this terrible quality. I'm recording this at 9:20 in the morning, which is kind of early for my family. What stunning does is that for X amount of seconds, then the crew member will not be able to do anything for that duration, which is good. What the charge does is that you can choose to just fire it, in which case it just fires one shot. However, you can choose to just you can choose to just charge it up, like charge it up, and then wherever it goes up, let it charge again, and then if you can, let it charge up one more time. And then what is wrong with my throat? And then fires the amount of shots that you charged up. So if you charged up the charge ion twice and then fired it, it would fire 2 ions. If that makes sense. That was a little bit too much of a mouthful. Oh yeah, another thing is that this is new. And this is new. Yeah, the shield overcharge and the anti-combat drone are new. The shield overcharger I already explained. The anti-combat drone shoots down enemy drones, which is useful against the NG. That's about it. Yeah. Also, there's a new type of another type of weapon renew. Yep. I know how to English. There's the flak weapons. Now, the advanced flak is unique only to the ship. Well, the ship variant of the ship. Coughing fit. Yeah, as far as if it's the advanced flak gun or the sorry about all this. I'll just be right back. And I'm back. I just had a glass of water to see if that would help my croaky throat, and it seems as though it does. Anyway, nope. I just have to chug on. Anyway, what the flak weapons do is that, freaking damn it, if it's the advanced flak, voice crack. If it's the advanced flak or the standard flak, it's gonna fire 3 shots. However, it's literally at the exact same time. However, it's over an area, and the flak gun Mark II for 7 in a bigger area. So it is very easy to, well, it's the only weapon that you can actually hit multiple rooms in just one, with just firing it once, which is nice. Oh, and also did I mention that? Did I mention failures? Did I mention that I like the Lannis Cruiser Type B, like its design? Did I mention that? Well, I do. That way doesn't look too bad. So I think I'll be going on this one, yeah. Oh my freaking gosh, I'm starting in a nebula. That is never a good omen. And also no sensors. Sensors! Sensors! This is going to be a long video. You detect a rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Defend the outpost. Detecting a harass by the opposition ship moves in to engage your ship. Advanced flak. As you can see, what if I place it over somewhere, and it has a... oh gosh. That didn't work. No, it didn't work. Not exactly a good start. Wouldn't you say? I have seen better starts, I must say. The outpost is after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by these scouts. Take these on the house. Woo! Dead, so that's my NG doesn't suffocate. And also the Lannis don't suffocate in oxygenless rooms, which helps greatly because. And also, did I mention that you can disable the new content, like in the Lannis ship and the new weaponry and the Lannis in general, if you don't want to have them in your journey. So, as you can see by what is about to happen to Clone Bay and Zemu, he healed up a little bit, and he wasn't in the Clone Bay. Even if the Clone Bay wasn't actually working, then... so sorry. Yes. Then he would still get healed whenever we jumped. So now we can actually see our ship. So if I turn off the Clone Bay, then he will still get healed up, which is nice. Over conversation, it seems they need to make a professional of any ship intact. Teleport off toward you with their ship. Yes. They quickly scan your ship and say it appears that you could help, but a bandit has made off. Some very important cargo will go, though I don't think they have any understanding of what. Listen, they stole. We need you to capture the ship intact. Agree to capture the ship, yes. Great, we'll relay the coordinates. Do not destroy that ship, remember. We'll be right behind you. Coughing fit done. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There it is. Distress beacon. I still call it the distress beacon. You arrive at a distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with fire markings. Shut ship. Shut around. Make over the two shields. Yay! Weast. I have to accept this guy's surrender. You find the ship that you're asked to capture intact. You're not sure why, but they stressed that it was of great importance that you kill the crew without destroying the ship. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to send in the Linus. Where do weapons? Yay! Oh, also, do you note that the AI prioritizes in this order? Shields, engines. No, shields, piloting, engines, weapons. Yeah, I believe that's it. So, as you can see by the fact that they remove oxygen, they die. That's a system that's wrong. I want those weapons offline. I don't really care about my weapons. Yay! Are you in here? Yes, you are. He's dead. The NG's dead, and the human is also dead. You secure the ship and no way very much to hide from. Unravel the message you saying. Good job. We would prefer if you did not speak of this to anyone. Go back. I would send in the NG to help, but nah. Oh no, did I forget to mention that this is the thing? You can save your positions and just, let's say that everybody's in the shield room, like in combat, and you want to send them back. You can just click that button and everybody just goes back to the stations. Yay! So what we have here, we have a pirate scout with a heavy laser and a bomb of sorts. Flack him. Flack him, flack him, flack him. Oh no, some mind there's I forget to mention anything! Yeah, mind control is a new thing. Is a new thing. Yeah, that's predictable. Aye. So one of the new systems is mind control. You control somebody on anybody who's an enemy as long as you can see them. So you can't just stay on that ship. Since my sensors weren't level 2, so I can see on this ship. I couldn't mind control anybody on their ship because I couldn't see them. So it goes into substantial I'm so sorry for the bad quality. Another of the new systems, which is one I've already explained, is the backup battery, and the last new one is the hacking room, which you basically select a room for a hacking drone to go to. Also that uses up of drone parts, and hacking was in fact on the Type A of the ship. You select a room for it to hack, and then the doors become level 3 glass door. Well, they become level max glass doors, and if you activate a welds on the enemy ship, then yeah. My thoughts are not collected. Could you tell? Again, free version of Bandicam. Hacking. If you selected the hacking drone to hack the room, it'll make the room like not work and in fact make it do the reverse of it's supposed to do. So if you made it go to the oxygen room then and activated it, it would not only stop the oxygen, it would also like lower the level of oxygen in the entire ship. And if you have it, and if you put it to the into the med bay, not the clone bay, but just the med bay, then it'll actually damage anybody who's in there. Why is my voice so croaky? Instead of healing them. And the clone bay, it makes people die faster rather than like clone them. And if they hit your hacking room, it's fine that you can use your hacking room. And also if they hit the doors and activate, then all doors become level 3 plus doors. Get rid of that. Yeah. What is? Not ship. Backup battery. If I were to buy the med bay, then it would just completely replace my phone bay. How have I forgotten to mention this? Emergency respiration to the new augmentation, which means that the crew take half of the damage that they normally would from like lack of oxygen. I'm explaining, man. Sure. Yeah, be in the back, yeah. I'm not used to talking so much, so I'm sorry for that. And you said apologize for that. No, I have to apologize, not you guys. Yes, a little. Die. Hit V for on fire. Why is it just me, or does every single one of these ships have an energy in them? The other is happy. Ooh, a fire. Bye bye. Should be closely behind a substantial for the use of scrap. A substantial half shelf. You might have asked him why I didn't like upgrade sensors so I can use my controls sooner. The reason I did that is so that the fire didn't cause quite as much trouble. And go into the piloting room. And then whenever an opera gets there, set positions, which I forgot to do before. No. Very long and should be anywhere with the ocean. You can go to the next chapter or fueling station. Thank you. The flak weapons don't use themselves, which is nice. Love. Well, this place is hostile. Yeah, I know. Okay. The stress beacon is probably a trap. Follow this trash beacon into a tiny asteroid belt and find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Hell, my shells are down way more than that, so I'll teleport it, yeah. They are reluctant to agree. Once aboard, you watch as their ship crashes against a massive rock. They thank you, but don't say I don't. And what we'll do with our ship. As the captain, I feel obliged to help you with your mission. Yay, Rockman! We're the best reporting crews in the game. Second best, I believe. Third. You receive generic advertisements on nearby public shipyard. Fish stew of the HMS stuff. I don't want either of these. Can't even use those. Stuffs. There's a small pond nearby. It was scattered settlements, a small rubble state is in orbit with many ships ferrying back and forth. It is most certainly recently liberated planet. You two in there. You in there. And you in there. And they're dead. Sorry, I was quiet there. I forgot I was recording. Well, advanced flak this bitch. No problem. He's cool, I can't even use that. My weapon's better. That ship explodes, blah blah blah. I think that's about it for this episode. So if you want to, you can leave a like or a favorite if you enjoyed it, but only if you want to. I'm not like usually asking for it. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.